when I'm in high school, the moment I graduate. Me on my way to school, knowing I have 3 exams to fail. When you still don't understand the topic after your teacher explained it to you 3 times, but you act like you understand it now. Me, I can't hang out. I gotta study. Also me the entire day. When all the lazy students get put in the same presentation group. When you join class early and it's just you and your teacher in the call. Teacher, why are you late? Me, heavy traffic. Teacher, is that my fault? Me, did I blame you? The whole class. POV, you're done with a presentation and the teacher says I have a question, but you're ducking clueless. I was in a hurry this morning. When that one kid that's been annoying all year gets kicked from the field trip. Damn, I kinda don't care. I fear no man. But that thing. Homework. It scares me. Trade offer. I receive. Monthly payments. You receive. Absolutely nothing that would help you in the future. School. My brain after every test. When you've not studied for an exam, but you try your best anyway. Hopefully, I can make this potato into bread somehow. Me handing in my essays. Started making it. Had a breakdown. Bon appetit. So if you just flirt with the exam answers, does that count as cheating? Realizing how easy the assignment is. Realizing how hard the assignment is. I guess I'll go watch YouTube. The kid who submitted the exam first. The winner is the first one to set off. Do your homework and study. Just go to bed and duck everything. Organic chemistry tutor. Khan Academy. I excel. This is why we don't let the normal kids touch guard stuff. 5th grade me, coming back to school from my doctor's appointment. Me finally relaxing. My next semester. Google whenever I sign in on a new device. Who are you? And who are you working for? Getting picked for a presentation. Doing the presentation. When someone fouls you on purpose. PE teachers. When you foul someone by accident. PE teachers. POV. Me every day. Ah. What a great day. I'm just going to play some school. Poet. And the sky was blue. English teachers. You wake up and realize you missed the bus. Panic. It's a Sunday. Calm. You have an exam tomorrow that you didn't study for. Panic. Me when I forget to study and still ace the math test. Me. Forgets to email one of my teachers. My teachers. No attendance. The kid who ate 12 fruit scented markers. The school nurse. Chemistry teacher when you mix water and salt without an eye protection glass and coat. So you have chosen doubt. Their study notes. My smart friend. Me. The teacher when I come within 2 feet of a female at the homecoming dance. What gives people feelings of power, money, status? The teacher puts you in charge when she leaves. Submitting an essay like. When you have 3 projects due at 11:59 PM and it's 12:17 AM. 7-year-old schoolboys when they hear you got games on your phone. Shout out to old people for graduating high school without Google. My dad will be king. You better watch out. Prince George tells classmate after argument. Me. Okay. I studied for the math test. I'm ready. The physics test I didn't know existed. My mom. You have to read this whole lecture or you won't pass the exam. Me. Looks how many pages does the lecture have? Lecture. 300. Me. Fine. Me after 10,921,094,356,364 hours. Oh finally some rest. Me again. Sleeps. Me again. Goes to school. The teacher. Everyone get ready for the test. My brain. Tries to remember the lecture. My dementia. It's my time to shine. Sitting in lectures like, you said a bunch of stuff I don't know. School when a kid gets bullied. I sleep. School when a kid says pens. Will shut. Me. Had months to complete an assignment. Me the day before its due date. I didn't have enough time. Me every day at school. I hate all of you. Walk faster. Can I just go home already? Stop screaming. You saw your friend yesterday. I'm surrounded by idiots. How can you be so dumb? The class. Taking a test. Random kid in the hallway. Mom. You're finally studying? Me who has been writing notes to cheat in the test for the past hour. How I sleep knowing that I have 12 overdue projects, student loans I'll never be able to pay back, and 459 unread emails from my professors. School pictures this year gonna be like the one quiet kid at school. When he sees me in the hallway, I was the only one who didn't bully him. The most dangerous game to play. Resting your eyes in the morning after shutting off your alarm. POV. You are using the school computer. Me when my 3rd grade brother V tries to explain me multiplication. Do not cite the deep magic to me which I was there when it was written. When someone tells you there are 5 tests scheduled for a single week, 20 pages of homework and a very important group project while you were sick. The world if homework assignments were due 12 o'clock instead of 11:59. Teachers when you used Wikipedia. Teachers when you used an old website from 2004. My history teachers creating the dumbest and longest assignments ever. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Schools. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. 6th grade parents on the first day of school. School got me like. Every day I'm suffering. I've gone 0 days without hating school. Every middle school student. Teacher. Everyone take out your homework. Me. Oh shut. When your teacher tells you to stop laughing, but your friends are too funny. The school printers. Teachers when you swear once. Teacher when there is 20 racial slurs in a poem. New group case study. We can pick our teammates in the case. Groups are 2 people maximum. I managed to pick the case I like and my best friend. Schools. Fix the library computers or draw 25. Schools. When the bully hits the nice teacher, the nice kid, the other bully, the karate kid, the quiet/smart kids, me. When the bell rings and the teacher forgot to mention the homework. Maths in maths. Maths in physics. Wow. How did you get like that? Every time I fail a test, I do 1 push-up. Jesus Christ. You have a field trip. You also have a test. Online lecture. Me when I see someone taking my favorite pen. If school would just end already, that would be great. When the teacher says the test was postponed to tomorrow. Me after avoiding uni work. The can take quest of my procrastination. Me. When you're in a bad mood and your friend is trying to cheer you up. School. Useless information. Me. Me when I wake up at 3:58 AM for school. Teacher. No problem if you don't know. Me. I don't know. The teacher. Get a load of this ducking idiot. When someone asks what your method is for homeschooling, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I know I'm doing it really, really well. When your bestie walks into the classroom on the first day of school. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. When I wake up at 4:59 AM for school. When some year 7s on your double-decker bus are scared because the bus is going too fast, so you stand up and don't fall over. Signature look of superiority. When you have been grinding all night for a test and your teacher says good luck. This will be hard test. When you getting help from the teacher and he starts yelling at the class, so you just standing there awkwardly. When there's some crazy shit going on in the hallway, but you're on your prep. Me when I drop my pencil in class. When you're sitting in class listening to all the assignments due next week, and you still trying to catch up from last week. How are finals going? Question 38. 1 point. What is a microphone? True. False. Teacher. Come on guys. You learned this last year. Me trying to remember what I ate for breakfast. When you forget to do that work that's due at the bell next period. When the professor says attendance won't affect your grade. Submitting my final assignment like. Chapter 6. Conclusion. I conclude that, when I'm done with my thesis, life will be better. Types of kids taking tests. The smart kids who know everything. The kids who give up 5 minutes in. The kids who are way too stressed. The kid who doesn't even know what class they're in. Online classes. Online exams. Professor, what inspired you to write this essay? Me. The due date. What teachers see. How we feel. When your teacher uses your assignment as an example for what to do right. When the teacher is standing over your shoulder and you don't know any of the answers. Did you know? India, because of overpopulation, it was decided to save some territories by establishing extremely big schools. That's why the biggest school in the world is located in India. This is the City Montessori School with 32,000 students studying in. He left school. Steve Jobs. He left school. Mark Zuckerberg. He left school. Bill Gates. If I left school. When you are sitting with your family members and suddenly topic of discussion diverts to your studies and career. I must get out of here as quick as possible. 10-year-old me asking why poor countries don't just print more money. My teacher who just said there are no stupid questions. I just realized that never is a contraction of not ever, and blush is a contraction of blood rush. Also studying is a contraction of student dying. Yes. If SpongeBob can light a fire underwater, you can pass your exams. me at 2:05 realizing I didn't do anything for school today and that tomorrow won't be any better because I will be very tired because I'm up so late. Me trying to pay attention in my 9 AM lecture. When you don't know an answer to an exam question, but figure it out because it's mentioned in another question. Teacher says you can't finish the assignment in one night. You underestimate my power. I have no assignments or exams to study for. No summer classes. I feel empty yet free. The whole class after the teacher go outside of the classroom during an exam. School makes school take longer. Students. Teachers doing attendance. Here. Present. POV. You're walking down the hall and look into a classroom. College students are simultaneously stereotyped for not getting enough sleep and for sleeping all the time. Yay. This millennial got hit by a city bus and can finally pay off her student loans. It's really hard watching other people live out your dreams. Student smuggles phone into exam. Looks at memes instead of cheating. Professor, you failed to tests. Me, you failed to educate me twice now. Boss, this is the third time you've been late to work this week. Do you know what that means? Me, it's Wednesday. Me, one day before exams. I have learnt all the chapters and formulas. I'm ready for exam. Me on exam day. The college student starter pack. When school is almost back, but you don't give a shit because you're not a kid or a teacher. This feeling when you finish your exams. You are no longer being poisoned by a toxic cloud. Connor Hart. Waking up is the second hardest thing in the morning. Definition of evil. Answers keys to an exam that my students are taking right now. Studying for finals. Expectation. Reality. When you accidentally join the video chat between the teacher and the girl that has an A+ in his class. When the teacher touches you